I'm recording this literally as I'm seeing this. The Shams just announced another freaking insane trade. De'Aaron Fox to the Spurs, Zach Lavine to the Kings. Um, this is insane. This is the tweet that I just saw. I literally have no other news other than this. It says Sacramento is finalizing a deal to send De'Aaron Fox to the San Antonio Spurs in a multi-team deal that moves the Bulls. Chicago. Holy crap! Zach Lavine to the Kings. There's a lot of pieces that are going to be going on in this trade. Shams, what is the complete trade? Why are we not posting the complete trade? Hello? Are you kidding me? What are the Bulls get? Like the Bulls are trading Zach Lavine. What are they getting in return? Like it says multi-team deal. Who's the third? I mean, we know the three teams. It's the Bulls, Kings, and Spurs, but who else? Okay, so full trade. The Spurs get De'Aaron Fox and Jordan McLaughlin. Um, okay. Jordan McLaughlin, I mean, that doesn't add too much. Zach Lavine to the Kings. They get 3 first round picks, including Charlotte's pick. Whoa, that's got to be protected. That's got to be protected because that's a big pick. Oh, man. Okay, so 3 first and 3 seconds. Whoa. Okay. And the Bulls get Zach Collins, Trey Jones, Kevin Herter, and their own 2025 pick. All I'm saying is the Spurs got really good. They got really, really good. De'Aaron Fox. Actually, let me pull up their Okay, so they got De'Aaron Fox. My guess is they would move Chris Paul to the bench or Stephon Castle. I guess it wouldn't really matter. But you have those three guards. You have De'Aaron Fox, Stephon Castle, and Chris Paul. That's a great backcourt, in my opinion. And then Devin Vassell in the three. They still have Harrison Barnes. Did they get a power forward? No, they didn't. They only got Jordan McLaughlin back. So that's another, I guess, point guard that he probably won't play, and Wemby. So man, that's a big trade. Let me look at the Kings depth chart. So they got Zach Lavine, City Sissoko, and picks. I don't think City Sissoko is going to do much. But Zach Lavine, how does that fit? Would you move Malik Monk as your starting point guard? Zach Lavine as your two, DeMar DeRozan as your three? Because I don't think you would start Devin Carter over Malik Monk. Man, that's kind of a weird trade. I don't think they're going to be done. I think they're going to have another move to go get a point guard of some sort. Um, Let me check the Bulls depth. Basically, all I'm seeing with the Bulls is that Nikola Vucevic should be traded. Lonzo Ball should be traded as well. But other than that, I mean, the players they got aren't super impactful. I bet Kevin Herter gets tossed somewhere else. Um, yeah, I mean, this is kind of a wild trade. Yeah, so basically, Trey Jones is going to be the starting point guard for the Bull, or I guess the backup point guard if they're going to keep running the Giddy show. Um, so, what are my initial thoughts? The Spurs got a lot better. The Spurs are going to be really good for a long time. And they decided to pounce on the De'Aaron Fox thing immediately, which I think was really smart. I talked about that in one of my other older videos, so you can go check that one out. Um, who are their teams? The Kings. They reunited. Actually, this is funny. They reunited the Zach Lavine and DeMar DeRozan. Even though that didn't work in Chicago when Vucevic was still an All Star and Sabonis is basically an All Star. So I mean, I think Sabonis is probably better than Vucevic was at that point in time. But I, basically, all this says to me is Vucevic is gone. Lonzo needs to be traded, and the Bulls are resetting and trying to get their picks back. And I'm pretty sure if I saw the tweet correctly, they actually get their own. The Bulls actually got their own 2025 pick back. So that's a really good start. And this is something that the Nets did as well when they started their rebuild. They made sure that they were able to go get their pick so that tanking, or not tanking, I won't call it tanking, but so that because you're not good, losing isn't that big of a deal because you're going to end up getting a pick, your pick. Like you can control your own destiny essentially. So Overall, I think this makes sense for most teams. I think the Kings are going to do something else here before long, before this trade deadline's over, just to make sure that their roster's set. Because clearly they're still trying to compete. Zach Lavine is not young. DeMar DeRozan is not young. Sabonis is not young. All these dudes are not young. So my initial reaction is whoa, because holy cow, this freaking trade deadline is it's flying, and we still have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday left, and we already know how Thursday goes. So should be an interesting trade deadline. I just wanted to put my raw reaction out there. So I think this is a trade that makes a lot of sense for every single team involved. Um, and nothing. It's not like a surprise like the Luca trade was. So yeah, let's just keep watching to see what happens, and hopefully we keep getting some trades. We still have Brandon Ingram. We still have Jimmy Butler. We still have uh, the Nets team. We still have the whole Bulls team. The Nuggets need to make a trade. Yeah, I'm a Nuggets fan. I'm gonna include the Nuggets in this. Um, the Lakers need to get a center. A bunch of stuff needs to happen. So we'll see how it goes. But as of now, this trade makes a lot of sense. I don't have too much to say about it. It's not the biggest shocker in the world, but definitely a big trade. Obviously, De'Aaron and Zach Lavine are really good players and are going to help out two playoff teams. So we'll see how it goes. But that's it for me.